Now, if you want to become a data analyst, one of the things that you're going to need to know is SQL. One of the biggest barriers for trying to learn SQL is having an environment to practice on. So in this video, what we're going to be talking about is a product from Microsoft called SQL Express, which is free and is something that you can install on your personal laptop so you can create a database and start practicing SQL. So let's start with what is SQL Express? Well, SQL Express is a scaled down version of Microsoft SQL Server. So there's various versions and flavors of Microsoft SQL Server, but SQL Express is a Microsoft product. It's free to use. It has all of their standard relational database management features, all of their core SQL features. So it allows you to write in T-SQL, have stored procedures, create objects. It's pretty easy to use and set up, as we'll show you in this video. And then you can embed it in small kind of applications like, some C#.NET or web applications. However, it does come with a few core limitations. So the database that you can maintain locally can only be 10 gigabytes, although you can easily upgrade it. It'll limit you on how much CPU and how much RAM, so how much power that database can consume. And then you're missing kind of a few core features. It's really set up for us in this scenario. People that are looking to learn and utilize SQL, and we can download it for free from Microsoft. I'll have this link in my video description, but here we are on Microsoft's website, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to click this download button, and then we're going to go into the folder, and you're going to have admin access. So I'm going to double click this and click yes to install. And then in the installer, I am going to select a basic installation. I'm going to hit accept. I'm going to go install. Then once it's installed and you see this success message, I'm then going to go ahead and I'm going to hit install SSMS. In the pop-up that then is open, I'm then going to go ahead and I'm going to go download SMSS. And once that loads, it's going to be a larger file. We're then going to double click this exe. In the pop-up window, I'm then going to go ahead, I'm going to click install. And again, you're going to have admin access on the computer, but once it's installed, you're going to see a success message like this, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit close. Okay, now it's time to make sure that our SQL Server is running. So we're going to search for SQL Server Express Configuration Manager. We're going to hit yes. And then under SQL Server Services, we're going to go right here and make sure that our SQL Express is in a running state. If it's not in a running state, you can right click it and you can click right here for start. Once we've confirmed it's running, we're going to go ahead and we're going to close out of SQL Server Configuration Manager. Then we're going to go back into our start menu. We're going to search for SSMS. We're going to open it. And we're going to connect to our SQL Express server for the first time. Under login, we're going to have our database engine right here, our localhost express, and then our authentication and our username. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit connect. And just like that, it's going to connect to our local host. And we are now in a SQL server that we can start to learn SQL in. And just like that, you just took your first step in learning SQL. You configured a SQL server on your computer. So what's next? Well, you need to configure a database. And if you want me to continue making videos on SQL, teaching you how to use it and how to write it from the perspective of a data analyst, let me know down in the comments. Comment, please make videos on SQL, and like the video and subscribe. If you're interested in learning more about me and what my background is, feel free to check out my LinkedIn, which is also linked down in the video description. Thanks for watching.